just having a little steam. And again, a water activation. Just coming through, like, it's not like when we deal with the parental wound and we like heal all of that stuff and then we move forward, we obviously know that as the generations get, each generation gets more evolved than the one before it. And so it's important that parents let their children, evolve and grow in the ways without conditioning them to do and become the things that they would like for themselves, and living through the children. And this, I'm just talking about generally because the things I see and hear is not a personal story. And just allowing them to be their true selves, like all of us experience that, it's like age-old story, parents and children. And with each generation sort of evolving, and a lot of us now doing the inner work and moving away from Babylon and maybe like critiquing the West and the capitalist structures and everything, like nothing that like, it's that those who are truly connected to the collective voice within each generation, we tend to pivot like away from what has come before us, because we're not meant to go in the same direction. That's not progression. And so we can look back, and everything that's come till now like has led us to today, like people working 50, 60 hours or not seeing parents and broken relationships and this, that and the other, like that's awful. However, like it's got a lot of us to the point now where we're like, a lot of people are taking radical action to change the movements, the way they move, to change. And it was really interesting because people talk about legacy, and legacy for me is not necessarily like a physical thing, it's energetic, because Mike Tyson, like rightly so, was saying, legacy, what does it matter? This kid interviewed him, this young woman interviewed him, and he was like, she said, what would you like to leave on the planet? And he was saying, well, legacy is just an egoic thing, and what do I need to like leave anything of me here? And there's many reasons why I completely resonate with him, but also I think energetically, like the legacy is that we like leave a balanced, or I don't know what the right word is now, because this is really not words, but the balanced energetic imprint that like we've honoured the soul and our heart. I think that's the type of legacy I talk about when I talk about creating and leaving legacy 244 on the clock, like here. And so we shouldn't be looking back and critiquing in a sense of like what's done wrong. And I think that's where a lot of us, when people like want to blame parents or blame the elders or blame certain structure, like we have to move past that and get to the forgiving point and realise like it was always meant to unfold this way. And like we are in end times, and like there's just this great momentum moving along a lot of people, and this awakening, although kind of jarring and weird for a lot of us, is bringing so many incredible souls together. Everyone's healing it's either in solitude or in pockets and community differently, and it's just, I think, becoming embodied in ourselves and our hearts and living like on a love vibration, is that we're not looking back as to what went wrong. We're in true acceptance of why we find ourselves here and now, and why we incarnated at this time in history. Oh, my water's getting cold. Why we incarnated right here, right now, in 2025, because 411 is huge. It's really huge right now, and I honour everyone that's come before me in my lineage and other lineages, like, the people that I see around me, my soul family, like what their ancestors have gone through to get my lot here, healthy, sound of mind, and they're going through their own way. Like, I respect all the people that show me love and support, and I can see all of like my soldiers, not mine, but like the people that I consider my soul family. We are here for each other. And when I say my, it's not a possessive thing, it's just like I know who my people are, and I am just so proud to walk along so many light bearers, and so different, like everybody's carrying a torch differently, and to the ones that have come before us, like to bring us to the here and now. God, why is the emotion come? Just grateful to be alive, grateful to be a witness to other people's journeys, grateful for anyone who's been a witness to mine when I've been in low moments. I'm just so grateful, and it's tough for so many of us in different ways right now. It's all relative, and I'm really grateful that the pivot is happening, and many of us can honour the calling and follow the path that we were born to follow. I just hear cheering, like I just hear all the ancestors, like it's good. Forward ever. Positive movements for the healing of the nations, and give thanks for life.